Hey guys, welcome back, or if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. We are here today to wrap up the Park MGM series with an overview, so stick around. But first, I'm Scott.
And I'm Justin.
And guess what?
We living for love. All right, life lovers, like Scott said, we're here to wrap up that Park MGM Las Vegas series of ours. But we want to let you know what this place was not too long ago. It used to be called the Monte Carlo. And it was not one of the most popular resorts on the Strip. But it did okay for itself.
Yeah. They renovated it and turned it into the Park MGM. So we'll go ahead and get started with Decor.
Yes, the Decor. So you could imagine with the name Monte Carlo, I mean, that had more of kind of like a what, like a Middle Eastern or
kind of more like the Iberian Peninsula or whatever.
Peninsula.
That's way too inside.
Yeah, and the
good God, like as far as I know, it's kind of like Spain, isn't it?
Oh yes, it's Spain. It's on that side. I said Middle Eastern.
I was like,
yeah, and I love geography, but you guys are probably like, no, you don't. So, the Decor, yes, it is very park themed, very nature, green.
Lots of murals.
Very green themed. I don't know. The color scheme is green. There we go. Let me talk about the carpet because for those who know me, I have to come for the carpet. Carpet could have been better, but it's not one of the worst things. It's I think it's leaves. There's a lot of leaves.
Park themed.
Park. It's green themed. What else? Artwork.
Yeah, so they have a lot of like collage style art pieces. One of my favorite things about this place is like it kind of has a little bit of an odd layout, but what it feels like is that there's lots to discover. Mm-hmm. Like we were kind of just wandering around, finding all sorts of places where you could take photos, just lots of long hallways with different art pieces all over the place. Like really pretty cool. It just, felt like a good place to explore.
They do lean heavily into the art. Mm-hmm. Also, that lobby. So the lobby has this amazing like centerpiece coming out. I would call it a chandelier, but it's not really. It's like an art piece that's in place of a chandelier, and it's a tree that's like coming out of the ceiling.
Yeah, it's really pretty cool.
It's amazing what they did with that lobby. But the overall aesthetic is vintage New York, circa 1940s, 30s, 40s?
Mm-hmm. It feels very much like New York. They're obviously trying to play off of like Central Park as their theme.
Central Park, which is the Park MGM is right next to New York. So that was a cool
both
little
MGM properties. So they kind of play off of one another.
Yeah, and their way of going, get it?
Right?
Yeah,
get it? And one of the cool things is that there's that area called The Park, which is between the two of them. And lots of art there, lots of like, great lighting and cool elements that you can kind of explore. One of the few places in the Strip where you can kind of just be without paying to be.
Exactly. All right, so this place does have plenty of food options. To name a few, there's Primrose, the Crack Shack, which we had a video.
Yes,
we do have a video out.
Make sure to check it out down in that description.
Yeah, the Crack Shack was
so good.
Bomb.com.
Oh my God.
It was amazing. And then also Eataly. If you are familiar with the Park MGM, Eataly is basically Italy inside of, well, actually it's an extension from the resort.
Right.
But it's a place where you can gather, and it's full of food, Italian themed food.
And most of it is actually imported directly from Italy. Like, they got their original yeast from Italy, so that like all of the bread that they bake is from Italy. But yeah, I mean, it's all really cool and it's all really delicious.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's basically a marketplace from Italy on the Strip.
Yeah. So while there's lots of restaurant options, lots of food available, not quite the same thing on bars. There is the Juniper Lounge. You can check out a video of that too. Definitely some cool craft cocktails there. There's also like a sports bar, few other locations, but
there's like a main center bar that's in the middle of the casino.
Yeah, and you know, you can go to Eataly and get wine, but that's about it. There's not a whole lot of other options when it comes to bars.
For the nightlife, it's more of a fail. But you know what? This place really isn't a nightlife type of a place.
Yeah, this is another place that's not really a super turn-up vibe.
You definitely want to go there for more of a relaxed, 1930s New York themed vacation.
Oh, they do also have, speaking of the 1930s thing, they have like a place that kind of looks like a speakeasy, like a steakhouse slash lounge, kind of on the darker side, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's called Bavette's, I believe.
Bavette's.
And so, of course, I have to talk about the standard amenities at this place. And of course, I always get tripped up and go like, what were the amenities again? Yes, they do have the spa, the fitness center, the pool, the salon.
A convention center.
Convention center. Yes, they do. So it's typical, typical M Life properties.
So they do have some special amenities, though, some things that are a little bit more unique. One of them is that they have Nomad, which is kind of like a hotel within a hotel. So it's like Nobu, which is over at Caesars, that sort of secluded, more exclusive feel to it. In this case, it's, I believe, like the top 3 or 4 floors of the hotel are this separate hotel that has its own entrance, has its own sort of experience. Yeah. And the thing that I love about it is we kind of walk through just the lobby area, and the coloring, maroon everywhere. And those of you who've been, paying, attention, maroon.
Yes.
I love maroon.
That's his favorite color, if you don't know yet.
Right, if you haven't caught it.
If you haven't caught it, especially on some of his shirts in the past. Yeah.
Or that jacket that like appeared in 18 videos.
Yeah, so. So this property also has an amazing, of course I said amazing again. Everybody knows that's my favorite word. It's not my favorite, but I say it. What is my favorite word?
Amazing.
So it has the Park Theater. So a lot of these resorts on the Strip, they may have theaters themselves, but nothing that can actually hold a residency show from a big star, like a headliner, that's worth it. So this theater has Cher, Lady Gaga, they had Ricky Martin. I think there was talks to have Aerosmith. I don't know if they did, or big names were there.
Yeah, it's like a serious theater, and there are other venues as well that are large, but this one just feels like next level, like arena status.
Exactly.
So if you guys want to catch up on the rest of the series, you can go ahead and find the links in the description below. We have We Live for Comfort, where we checked out the Nighthawk Suite. And yes, we, used it as a hotel room. We slept there. That's what that indicated.
Yes, it was us sleeping.
Yes. We also checked out We Livin' for Food at the Crack Shack, which, oh my God, so good. Watch the video.
Yes.
Watch the video. So good.
Just
oh my God, those fries. And We Livin' for Cocktails, where we went to the Juniper Lounge. A little bit loud, but still lots of fun and very intricate craft drinks.
Yes. And in that video, you will get a taste of his amazing dancing.
Oh, yes. So, Justin, final thoughts. What do you think about it?
Okay, so this place, it's super cozy. I really love how boutique-like it is.
Yeah.
It's definitely, they go for that boutique theme. A lot of people think that it has a old aesthetic, like it's not been renovated. Believe me, they did renovate it.
They just went heavily for a theme.
Yeah, a lot of people, they were very transparent with how much they had for the budget for the remodel from Monte Carlo to Park MGM. And a lot of people go, where did the money go? Well, it went to the theme that they were going for. And the theme does make it seem like they didn't remodel, like it's an old hotel. Maybe they should come up with a slogan that says that, like, what they're going for. But anyway, I don't know.
Do you have ideas for it?
I'm not in marketing. Maybe one day.
One day.
Yeah, I don't know. So overall thoughts, I love this place. It's comfortable. The food that we had was amazing. I love the Juniper Lounge. What can I say? It was definitely one of my top places in Vegas. And people will be surprised, but...
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. I loved this place. And it was the sense of exploration, sort of that sense of discovery. It was a lot of fun to be there. Even with some of the things shut down, there was so much to do and so much to see. Yeah. I loved Eataly and can't wait to go back to that. Like, just even the idea of it is super cool. Like, really, I think they brought it. And I mean, the old style aesthetic, if that's going to hold you back, it feels like it's appropriate for the place.
For the place, definitely. I mean, we're the type that loves a place like Cosmo or the Link and places that do go more modern chic, glam.
But this just felt comfortable.
Yes, definitely comfortable. We need to talk about the customer service.
Yeah, they were above and beyond. They were super nice. They upgraded our room without us asking. They were great. Yeah,
and also there's tons of leadership that are out there walking around and talking to the guests.
We actually met like 3 managers while we were staying there, and they were all super nice, super engaging people, and it was great. It was great to see them like interact. So I definitely think this is one we're gonna come back to.
Yes, we will.
We're living for love.
We are living for love.
What the fuck was that?
Art.